And Tropicana gets its roof torn off, Tropicana Stadium that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. And if you look into it, Tropicana orange juice was created in 1947 at the same time the U.S. military did their first ever experiment on a hurricane. You guys look it up, 1947, first experiment on a hurricane. Bradenton, Florida is where Tropicana orange juice was created. In Bradenton. So you just happen to have Anderson.
I can have non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible.
Fuck yeah. There's another short hat.
You deserve that, wrestler.
It's true. You do deserve it.
It's damn near like a rite of passage in this. Oh my god, it's working.
Mandy says that Dolly grips harder than me. This is fucking unacceptable.
Get cold out, bitch. You don't grip them enough.
I really haven't been grifting hard enough. You guys, I just found out I have cancer.
Bank account cancer?
Got cancer in your pee-pee?
You have cancer.
All right, but seriously, donate some fucking money just because I might have cancer and just not know about it.
And to be fair, that is untreated, unknown cancer is the worst type of cancer because it's untreated.
Right,
so I think
and unknown.
For untreated cancer people, get out your wallets, open your wallets, open your heart.
I can't believe I have the worst type of cancer there is. This is tragic. I just need some money.
God is so good. The stillness is so gentle. The silence is powerful. See, because it's through the silence of our listening and our seeking that God reveals the wisdom. The wisdom is realized in the silence from within you. The silence within you is beyond the mind chatter, behind those gossiping and controlling voices that are always around, whether it's in your ears or around. There's voices and gossip and voices and words that want to control you, want to interrupt your peace, interrupt your silence. You choose what you allow.
Yes.
What's up? You choose what you allow. How's everybody doing tonight? I am drinking wine. I just messaged my people like, hey, do you want to stream? And he's a little upset with me because I was on Ryan's stream dunking and messing.
You fucking cut me off mid-sentence to start the stream, you bastard. Yeah, you're a woman. You're a white woman drinking wine.
You're the one that's angry. I am a white man drinking wine.
You're drinking wine and eating cheese. What are you, fucking French? All right, you know what?
No, I'm just connecting with my Euro roots. See,
what are you talking about? Germans drink beer.
Our Germans also drink wine, fool.
No, those aren't real Germans.
I'm not gonna
beer and bratwurst.
I don't have bratwurst.
Beer and vodka, true, because they're also Polish. Yeah,
you're a fake white like me.
So true, so true. This is not the morning show. This is just the chill pregame show. But speaking of our resident Frenchman, he commented saying I'm being bougie, and that's where I'm like, no, I'm just connecting with my European roots.
What's wrong with a little bit of wine?
I don't know if he speaks in French for me.
Just means you're not an actual heirloom.
Et tout mon temps est pour moi.
No, I don't believe it.
Get fucked, nerd.
Oh, he actually learned French. Fuck. Okay.
But no, I'm also smoking les cigarettes. Well, to be fair, I did have a random psychopath. I don't know if this is EB3 related, but like I had a random psychopath threaten me to come to my house on my Facebook. Apparently, I'm so scared.
As you know, stuff happens that way.
I don't know if I would be scared, but I wouldn't want to have to deal with the paperwork.
Oh no, I'm not scared. I'm never less than 3 feet away from a gun.
I'm saying though,
Speaking
like, do you
about
want
weapons,
to have that interview? Do
Georgia
you want
is.
to have to do all that drywall?
I have to redo the drywall in my living room anyway because of a storm. So
yeah.
I mean, it just gives me motivation.
I gotta. Yeah, just stop me from procrastinating, really.
No, no, defending yourself from a psychopath. Yeah, that's brain matter really requires you to stop procrastinating on the drywall.
Speaking about weapons, I may have made a bad financial decision, but it's kind of badass. I bought a sword.
Based? What kind was it? An arming sword, a long sword?
It is a Polish model from. It's a Polish cavalry saber model from 1927. Only cost me $180, so it's not bad, but it's a beautiful sword. It has in Polish words described honor and fatherland on
So
it.
not a real language. I got you.
Who is Illumination News?
I don't know. That's why I put the banner up. How you doing, Illumination News? Welcome to the show. Haven't seen you around. How are you?
My brother in Christ.
Oh, it's my favorite Indian lawyer. Show bar card, damn it. How are you doing? How are you doing? I cannot remember. Oh, AJ, that's your actual. That's what you change your name every time you hop on a new panel. You got to stop doing that. People get so confused.
Is that better? I'm Orthodox AJ. There you go.
Hell yeah, based. Oh, Ryan, by the way, Bumpkin, Ryan didn't want to share our link. We're evil fascists.
Which Ryan?
Dude,
Radical Coder. Oh,
he gets so freaked out when people like make a better argument than him. YouTube is just such a waste of time, bro. God damn.
He must be freaked out a lot.
Okay.
I like talking to Ryan though. I don't want to live in I told him at the end, I was like, look, it's your channel. All due respect, you don't have to share my link. That was actually just an invitation to you to come over because I don't want to be in an echo chamber. I want leftists over here. And he's like, well, I don't want to share your link. And I'm like, well, I have 1,000,001 other leftists who will share my link, like Melanie.
So here's the thing, right? Me and Ryan have a really long history.
Do y'all have a 1,000-year blood feud going on?
Sorta, yeah.
Are you Arabs and he's one slightly different type of Arab?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Me and him have debated several times. We used to run in the blood sport sphere. We debated on Politically Provoked before, and we have several run-ins since.
Brother Habibi, let's be honest though. You guys cannot. Arabs do not claim both of you. Let's be real. Real Arab?
I'm not Arab.
Wait, so Ryan's partially Arab?
No, it was a joke.
No, dude, it was a blood feud.
Brothers. The joke went over your head, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus.
of course. You mentioned Arab. I think 9/11. I go back into. I got to prove to all the Americans I'm a patriot. Come on, dude. I'm a trauma baby. I'm a trauma baby, bro.
You should hit the Indian accent. You should be like, I am a Sikh. I am not.
I love America. Okay, buddy. I didn't listen. I don't
Hello,
know Saudi
Israeli
Arabia.
women.
Look at my face.
Fuck Osama.
Hello,
okay, buddy?
Israeli
Fuck
women.
Osama, okay?
Do I look Arab? Do I look Arab?
Only Arab face.
You know what, dude?
I mean, the beard a little bit.
You could be Turkish, brother. You got a nice
you
beard.
do look like
could
a
be
Turk.
Turkish.
All right, now
Could
we're
be
getting
Turkish.
the fuck out of here.
Azerbaijan. Is that technically Arab?
Backstage.
Nah.
He put me backstage.
Nah.
So
No.
wait, so I don't call you Indian to insult you. Like, are you Indian or you Arab, AJ?
Dude, I don't even care, bro. Well, it's funny. Like, if you were really well researched, Punjabis aren't
Well, I noticed you just
Indian
answered the
or
question.
Arab. Like, we're not Hindu or Muslim, but it's so
Wait,
frustrating as a Punjabi
fair,
trying
but
to
I'm
tell
not
people about it. It's not
Punjabi.
even worth it, bro. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like, we had a
Punjab
special
is
regiment in World War II with the
yes.
British SAS, bro. Like, it was all
That's
turban wearing.
crazy.
Fucking...
I'm
No,
literally a
he's
loaf of bread.
filibustering.
No, I'm not. Look it up, dude. Google the Sikh regiment of
That
World War
is
II.
completely
Wow.
crazy. I am quite
He just
literally a loaf of
filibustered
bread.
my accusation of filibustering.
No, dude.
I am a loaf of bread.
When you look up those people, you realize
Look at
it's
me.
like it's
A
almost
damn
like
good piece of loaf of bread
to
too.
make better
I made
sense for
this
you,
bread.
Orthodox.
I am this bread.
What?
Just to make better sense for you, brothers on the panel and Orthodox. Think of it as like the Irish or the Scottish, right? Like they never aligned with the royal family of the Brits.
Yeah, they're less than people.
They're not English.
Yeah,
Right,
but the
so, like,
question
they have
was,
like
are you Indian?
I am gonna fucking leave this show. All right, we're
Don't
gonna
you, listen, Bumpkin. You
we're gonna
Turkish motherfucker, don't you do
I'm
it.
not Turkish. I'm not Turkish. I'm Anglo and Scottish. All right.
God
And
bless
I'm
you,
Norman.
man. Okay, so you can probably add to the argument. You know, William Braveheart, William Wallace. You know, Mel Gibson. Shout out Passion of the Christ, right? I mean, like, why did he
Don't
write
pitch
it?
him in any wine or cheese.
I'm about to y'all have fun. I'm about to pour me another glass of wine and get me a couple slices of cheese.
It's
Look, bro, my chat gave me $40 to enjoy wine and cheese. All right, I have to eat and drink it before Lauren gets here and she starts demanding that I eat really close to the mic like she does with Flo.
She's sleeping
All
right
right?
now. Don't worry about her.
Do you have you never had cheese before?
Not like that. I grew up on government cheese. I never had Gouda.
You had that like that yellow shit, the square yellow shit.
Yeah, that square yellow block.
When I first moved to Texas, I found a cheese store in the town that I lived in. I spent $280 on cheese alone.
This is the most French thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bro, first off, if you don't like cheese, you're not white, Bumpkin.
I like
is
cheese,
amazing.
bro. I literally
cheese is the source of white power.
The dairy is gonna get us.
Unironically, the Romans
cheese
carried
is a worldly
cheese.
thing, bro. Cheese is a worldly thing.
It is, but the Romans conquered the known world because of cheese.
You say it's a worldly
That's
thing,
true.
AJ.
And the
but-
British conquered the known world because of spices and tea, bro. That's facts.
AJ, you say it's a worldly thing, but name me the traditional African cheese. Go.
Oh, fuck them, bro. I don't know about them. Well, no, actually, you know what? I love the African people and their cultures. But in India, we got like my mom, when I was growing up as a kid, right? My mom would take expired milk from my dad's gas stations, bro. I know, ironic, right? Gas stations and taxis. And my mom would put that shit in like blankets in a closet for weeks, dude. And I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing with that milk, Mom? And she'd be like, I'm turning it into yogurt. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then like 3 weeks later, she'd pull this like rotten ass, expired ass milk out of the fucking blankets and like do some shit in the kitchen. And then it was like Greek yogurt. It was like sour yogurt that you had with food. And it was fire. She'd put like black pepper in it. So it's like people all around the world have learned how to ferment milk. Like it's nothing new, you know?
It's when I used to work as a sous chef in the hotels, my chef told me I can take whatever I want that's about to expire. I took home like almost like just gallons of milk and whipped cream. I made like 12 pounds of butter. I made like a 10-pound wheel of cheese. I made yogurt. I made everything.
Ooh.
It's relatively easy, actually. Technically,
Yo, you guys ever seen that fucking like super expensive caviar cheese in Europe where like maggots are coming out of that shit and like people will
We're not doing this again. We watched this yesterday. Yes.
No, what? I didn't even know. That's crazy.
Yes, we watched the maggot cheese yesterday and how it's made.
Dude, that shit is wild, right? Like that is wild, man.
Italians have some atrocities they have to fucking.
But aren't you spiritually Italian, Bumpkin?
I realized I'm not after yesterday watching, like, for one, they make Parmesan, right? That's the first video you watch, which Parmesan
we
is
made
awesome.
up for it with Parmesan.
Parmesan's awesome, but my biggest gripe was like, do gloves, like rubber gloves, just not exist in these places? Like, this is Italy. This is the West, right? You're telling me they don't have fucking rubber gloves?
Wait till you learn how they make their wine.
Every single fat fucking Italian, Italian was finger fucking the cheese. Okay?
No, bro, they make their wine. The foot fungus is what makes the wine good.
No, don't tell me that.
Dude, you know that's fucked though. Like I've been laughing the whole time, but I can't even talk shit. Like social media, especially Gen Z, has destroyed the idea of Indian street food. Like it's not an accurate representation, but social media has made it an accurate representation, bro. Like the Indian street food videos make me want to puke, and I go there like all the fucking time, and it's not that bad. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Listen, bro, it's not my fault that every single fucking video I see, there's 10,000 flies and there's no.
Dude, it's horrible. Those guys, like the videos I see, those guys are disgusting. They're shitting there. They're like They're not. Oh my god! I said shitting there. Well, there's shit everywhere, but they're sitting there and they're like putting, they're like putting their fingers all up in their sweaty body parts and like then putting it in the food. Oh my god, dude! And
The
you know, I'm not gonna
puede
lie
ir
to you guys.
flavor.
Like anytime I go back there, my family like will go to nice restaurants or we're all eating at home. You know, like they tell us specifically not to eat food at like local restaurants or local street taco places. You know, like obviously they don't have tacos there, but like imagine a taco truck in India. It's some fucking
Jesus.
dude that you see on TikTok that's like making some fucking samosa, and it's like
That's some
gross as shit.
rusty ass griddle.
Dude, on some rusty fucking, and there's no health department, bro. There's no fucking regulatory fucking agency, bro. It's crazy, fam. It's fucking crazy, bro.
No, but like this fucking smoked Gouda, it's boarhead smoked Gouda. It's fucking delicious and creamy as fuck.
Yeah.
Smoked Gouda's
I should
good.
give you one of my recipes for a grilled cheese sandwich that I made with those.
Since we're on YouTube, you guys know about Outdoor Boys retiring? The
Yeah,
real
no, I
estate
heard
lawyer.
about that. That's an unfortunate shame because of the certain things, but you know.
I don't even know what that is. You got to fill me in on that, T, because I fucking love that guy. He'd always put Gouda cheese in his fucking
It's
flour.
because
And, like,
his kids, he's because he can't monetize because of his kids, and he doesn't want to go over to fucking YouTube Kids because you don't get money that way. And
that
so
makes
he's,
sense though, bro. That makes sense though. Like as much as I love the guy, it's like, dude, you literally have minors on you. I mean, on YouTube, like there's all these crazy like things where it's like somebody driving cammed up. That's a problem. Or somebody, you know, saying a certain word or whatever, TOS. But it's like, dude, you literally have like your 6-year-old son in the middle of Alaska in the igloo camp. And it's like you're recording it for fucking hours, dude. It's like, dude, of course YouTube's gonna have a problem when someone reports it because it's like somebody could easily be like, that's child abuse. I don't agree with it. I don't think that's child abuse. I think those kids are learning how to be badass fucking people one
Dude,
day.
I mean, he's not going to stop his camping trips. He's not going to stop doing what he's doing. Like he obviously loves doing that, right? Those kids are going to grow up to fucking be absolute straight up animals, dude. They're just going to be able to just not even like actual, you know.
Dude, it's so amazing. Like I look at that. So check this out, guys. Like I was born in Queens. My family's been moving to cities my whole life, so I've been a city kid. You know, I'll go to trails. I take my German Shepherd out to a trail, go to the lake. You know, get my little fucking thing. You know, might rent a fucking kayak at the fucking local thing. But it's like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking go out for 4 or 5 days without data, without fucking a 1-800. I'm the 1-800 generation.
so just tell
baby,
me
you
you're
know?
a fucking Yankee without telling me you're a fucking Yankee. Okay, next topic.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I respect people like that so much. Because if you can, like, you have a lot of people, a lot of these motherfuckers, they're like, I'm going off the grid, bro. I'm going off the fucking grid, bro. And they don't go off the fucking, they're on the internet every day. But like people like that dude, fucking Outdoor Boys, the real estate lawyer guy who had the YouTube channel and he shut it down because of the monetization shit. That guy, bro, you're going to tell me he couldn't take like 200 people and fucking make sure they survive in a post-nuclear apocalypse? Fuck yeah, he could, bro. Like you're not gonna fucking pay me to talk shit about that guy, bro. That guy is like the epitome of what all men need to be today. And he's this goofy dude with glasses. He's like, oh, it's about negative 30 degrees, and I'm sitting here in my tent, and I'm gonna take this flour and this Gouda cheese. You guys are talking about Gouda cheese. That's why I brought him up. Like he'll fucking sit there and cook up a whole gourmet ass meal with a fire he created, and then he fucking has all this equipment. It's like, bro, hats off to you, dude. What the fuck are all of us doing sitting here?
You want to know a secret, AJ?
Yeah.
The average white guy can do all of that.
Yeah. You know what, dude? This is my dad always told me this shit. Okay, check this out, right? This is the thing with us Indians, bro. We get a lot of hate, but like numbers don't lie. Over the years, in just 60 years, Indian people, and not just England, Canada, and America, but like all over Australia, New Zealand, we put in work, bro. Like we take this shit. We follow the law. We fucking tell our kids if you don't become a doctor, or a lawyer, or engineer, I'm gonna fucking kill you and never love you. And so the kids either kill themselves or they become that. You know, so it's like there's been this level of efficacy that's been there's been this level of efficacy that has been undeniable. The efficacy with our people is undeniable, but it comes from like this kind of resentment of like fuck, dude, you guys fucked us over. So now we're going to come back here and fucking do what you do better than you. Like Microsoft, CEO, Google, CEO, Indians, right? Prime Minister of England, Rishi Sunak, fucking Indian, right? The Pakistani mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. These motherfuckers are so hell-bent on trying to prove they're better at the white man and what they do. But my dad would always tell me,
Point
you
of
know, he passed
privilege.
away. My dad passed away less than 2 years ago. God bless his soul.
Go ahead,
But
Dennison.
my dad
What
would
about
always,
AJ?
I take issue with the term better.
just real quick. I got 20 seconds to land this plane. I love you guys. I know I'm talking too much. My dad would
Cheaper,
always
I
tell me
agree.
this, bro. My dad would always tell me, and I can't translate this shit
Better,
in
not
Punjabi.
so much.
I can't translate this shit in Punjabi, right? Like the best way I can translate it for you guys is the way I know how to do it. But my dad would tell me in Punjabi, but like in English, the best way I could tell you guys is this. He would tell me that like white people figured out how to jump on vessels that could float over oceans, and like instead of having bows and arrows, like using guns. And like I'm not talking conspiracies like with the ancient aliens and like old civilizations that had all these, you know, that's another conversation. Let's just talk about modern world. My dad would say like you cannot hate on these European nations like Portugal, Spain, England, fucking, you know, all these countries that did the shit they did because they just had the cheat codes. How they had it is a theory in itself. And I had professors lecture about this stuff in geological European history, and it was simply this: that when you had the famines in Europe, when you had these people that were in a fight or flight state,
Yes,
with
scarcity.
rat plagues, with potato famines, the human body at that point developed a level of evolutionary survival that created what allowed them to colonize the world.
Are we getting into
And
Hyperborea theory?
hey, Pops would always tell me that shit, bro. Pops came to New York City in the 80s.
No, Matt,
You know, we're talking green card shit on his Ryan's channel, Orthodox. Pops had a green card, bro. My grandfather was in the Indian military. Like, it was all legal shit, bro. But like, Pops came over here. He saw how that shit worked. And my Pops could differentiate what the fuck with, like, in Punjab, bro, we live good. Life is good out there. But like, he could differentiate like, okay, I'm gonna leave a pharmacy back there being a pharmacist. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna drive a taxi. I'm gonna fucking pick up in my limo, Lincoln cab. I'm gonna pick up lawyers, drop them off in fucking, you know, Boston, drop them off in Maine, drop them off in fucking Maryland, and then pick them up and take them to like courts on Fifth Avenue. You know, like this is the John Gotti Teflon Don era, bro. Like the Indian motherfucking people in that time, bro, they were driving these taxis, picking up these rich fucking people, whether they were Italians, white, whatever, you know, Irish, whatever. Whitey Bulger, bro, like, you gotta understand. Like, you gotta understand. Like, there's a level of respect. No, bro, you guys aren't understanding.
I like
bro.
how he made a
I love
separation
everyone's like
between
AJ's
white
on
and
Adderall.
Italian
What
and
drugs
Irish.
is AJ doing? But this,
No, that was beautiful.
Dude, this information is heavy, bro. Like, it's heavy, dude. Because you got to understand, like, these people.
Well,
Like,
AJ, I got a question for you.
You had a lot of loyalists in India, bro. You had a lot of people in India that were like, "Oh, you
Yes,
showed up and
we
you want
love
to take over our
England,
shit?
we love
I'm all for the
America.
British."
Please take us back.
Well,
Bro,
no, my thing.
No,
is right.
Pan,
Yeah, they invented
you still have
butter
people
chicken.
in India,
we know.
bro. Orthodox, you still have people in India that are like, the British should have never left. It would have been much nicer.
Well, no, I have a question for you. Right?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So you talk about that evolutionary fight or flight. So imagine what happens when we're being forced into societal suicide over the past 40 years. Can you imagine what's going to happen when the white man's like, "Hey, I don't want to die and my society's being destroyed." It's going to be glorious, isn't it?
Dude, this is why I'm always catching shit from everybody, dude. Like, when Black Lives Matter was going on, you don't know how many fucking black friends I stopped talking to. I still don't talk. These are kids I went to school with. Fucking bro, I live in fucking Los Angeles, bro. Like, you don't understand, bro. It's so diverse down here. Like, compared to other states, you could live in Washington and Oregon and West Virginia and Vermont. You could live in fucking North Carolina, dude. All you're gonna get is white and black, and most of the time less black in a lot of the states I just mentioned, mostly white. So it's like, dude, like where I live, it's always been like that. And I had friends.
I think I'm developing Indian fatigue.
But like when Black Lives Matter happened, dude, I couldn't fuck with that shit. Orthodox. This is what I'm saying, because it's like, to me, Orthodox, when you say my brother in Christ, I'm not trying to be funny, dude. When you say that shit, I'm real, dude. Like, it's this divide and conquer tactic. It's a Freemasonic, archaic version of how they. It's like
AJ, while I like you personally, I understand what you're doing. You are Indian, sir. You are trying to conquer by flattery.
All right, white people are time.
Man, I'm finna wake this home.
That's the only choice we have, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how are we gonna talk about coming? Give us what why not? Well, this is true. This is David Icke shit right here. Nazis went to Tibet shit right here. Fucking flip the sign of peace and wisdom. You know, a lot of people don't know this. We're not allowed to talk about it on YouTube, but that World War II period, that symbol that we all know as this like symbol of hatred now, is the symbol of distress because it's from one of the oldest cultures in the world, Sanskrit, right? One of the oldest languages in the world, before Sumerian or after Sumerian, excuse me. And
Holy fucking shit, he's still
you gotta
going.
understand, dude. They flipped that shit upside down, Orthodox, my brother in Christ, and they took the dots out, bro, and they fucking rocked it, bro. But like they were into that.
Not necessarily.
You
Not
know that
necessarily.
Here's
true.
the thing, like MP40s, dude.
Bro
The
needs
Vril
to take some
rockets
Adderall.
out of Frankfurt, out of Stuttgart, out of
Shut
Frankfurt
the
and
fuck
Stuttgart,
up.
bro. Most people don't know this. Nobody in the world had that technology. Germany was firing upside down V-Rifles. Shout out to Werner von Braun, right? The fucking director of our moon landings over here, Operation Paperclip. But like Werner von Braun, bro,
Our viewer attention
that
rate has
guy
plummeted.
was responsible for the upside down fucking
The
V-Rockets,
stream
bro.
has fallen.
No, it has not. This stream took a level
The
that
Indian
couldn't even
invasion.
fucking be
Indian
achieved by you,
invasion
bro.
has started.
No, Pan.
I'm trying to fuck your mom in there. Would you give me a break?
Please,
You know what I'm saying, though? Like that. No, guys, we
He's
have
still
to understand that.
talking.
Okay. If I'm fucking talking crazy with you trolls on the panel right now, Orthodox, Pan, Bumpkin, my boy Denizen, listen, guys. Why the fuck did Albert Einstein run over here and snitch? And then you got this big movie Oppenheimer about Dr. Oppenheimer. If
I
it
liked how
wasn't
we
Germany
started
that was
this whole
doing that, who else
conversation about
was?
a Gouda fucking cheese and wine.
Dude,
I'm
that's what it all
too-
boils
I am-
down
I
to,
am
bro. It
too-
all goes back to
I am
Europe, bro.
Drunk and high. I am too drunk and high right now for this.
No, Orthodox
I like
guy.
to
Orthodox guy,
hold
this was
on.
your destiny.
stir a little
This was
smoked
always your
Gouda in my
destiny.
baked macaroni and cheese, just a little to offset it.
You ever go to like Texas Roadhouse? Or... You're killing me right now, bro.
I'm
You
gonna
ever
go
go to
make
like
tiki
Texas
masala.
Roadhouse or Applebee's and like order that shitty mac and cheese they got, and it's not even as good as Kraft in the box?
Oh my
No.
fucking god!
Come
No
on,
one
bro.
cares.
Like, you're gonna charge me $15.99 for a fucking mac and cheese, and it's not as good as shit I can make
But
at home, bro.
hold up. I have one question for you. What's your opinion on a cheeseburger and fries?
The best meal in the world.
Yeah, right, brother.
Hence why America
Kind of is.
Fake Indian. You can't eat cows. We know you're wrong.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Dude, I eat more fucking steak than you could in a fucking month, buddy. Don't you fuck with me.
Hey, I'm telling all the other Indians. I'm telling Gandhi.
No, but see, this is what I mean, right? So, like, Muslims,
This
they'll
dude
eat,
is
they'll
like
eat
brown
beef.
and imperious.
Muslims will eat beef, right? But it's got to be halal. It's got to be like kosher. You know, like kosher with the Jews. And us Sikhs, we'll eat anything. We'll fucking eat anything, bro. I don't know why you guys are laughing, you cocksuckers. We'll eat anything, bro.
Because
But,
I'm
like,
funny, you
with
son
the
of a
Hindus,
bitch. I
bro,
mean,
with
shit.
the Hindus, they're like the majority of the population of India, bro. This is what I mean. Like, people don't give a fuck. People don't care.
This guy
They're like,
I
you're all the
understand why
same to
white.
us.
I understand
You know,
why
if I
white
look
people
like
left India
Bumpkin,
now.
if I look like Bumpkin, I could sit here and go, "You're all brown to me too." But I'm not. I got to sit here and try to explain.
I can
to people the
understand why
difference, you know?
Indo-Europeans left fucking India. If I had to deal with this shit too,
What
I
are
would
you?
fucking leave
What
as
are you
well.
talking about?
This
Your
is
bitch
also
ass
why we
wishes you could be
genocide.
Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, at the age of 15, became the emperor of Greece, and at 19, fucking lost to
How
King
old are you?
Porsh in India, bro, with his elephant warriors.
And how old
Got
are you,
sick of
AJ?
malaria and begged the king to be able to return home and die in Greece, which he did. Alexander died
You
in
know, I
Greece
think
because the king of
cheeseburgers really
India,
go good with
the
fries.
king of India, the king of fucking India. Shout out to the garlic naan. You see it, baby, with my fucking post-court fucking clothes on. Got to take the tie off. You know, you eat that food. It's a lot of carbs, right? It's like Indian Italian.
Have you
know?
taken a moment to
But
breathe?
no, never. We're not going to do that. How dare you put brown?
That sounds like AIDS.
The Orthodox is fucking going full Osama bin Laden on me, changing my shit to brown imperious. Wow.
Big beef eater, even.
Wow. I am a big beef eater, though. I am a big beef eater. I love beef, dude. I prefer beef over any other form of meat. Pork
telling
is
Gandhi on
not
you.
good. Chicken,
I'm gonna tell
white
Shiva.
meat's good, but like white meat is not as Like protein, as far as protein goes, if you want to grow in muscle mass, like red meat's the shit, bro. Especially like good, filet mignons, fucking red eye steaks, like T-bones.
Is it bad? I
like,
prefer chicken. Is that bad?
Chicken has a lesser fat content.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Whoever said that. Chicken's good because it's less fat content, but as far as like you look at like people like world's strongest fucking men type shit that like lift.
They're all
tons
on
and tons of
steroids
weight.
and human growth hormone. Don't even
Right,
start
but
that.
they eat red meat, bro. They eat red meat.
Yeah, but they're on steroids and human growth hormone.
Well, okay.
Wait,
also,
were you one of those skinny guys that gets out of breath after running a mile? Why are you so
No,
fucking
I
hungry?
actually am like fucking 6 foot,
Get me off the
220
big
pounds.
screen, fucking Orthodox, you bitch. This is so bad that he made me Brown Imperious.
I
and
actually
got
do to
me
go to
at a
gym. I
restaurant.
can post
There,
physique
that's
right now.
better. Somebody report the stream for nudity. Go.
Ew.
Yo, get it off. Take it off. It's
What
gay.
is that?
I pulled it on you, bro. I pulled one on you, bro.
Is that two Indian men?
It's two.
What is that?
Hey, man. We're not going to talk about my wife now. Let's be
Oh
gentlemen,
shit!
okay?
My bad. Well, I was. Hey, I didn't know that was your wife. I was literally interpreting the picture. It was really close up.
I can't believe we allow these people to breathe.
It's 2:58 a.m. by the way.
Don't ever compare me to that stupid motherfucker who always
The white man's burden is full
I
effect.
hate that guy. No,
It's literally
Orthodox,
fucking
like
real.
you could call me Brown Beaner. I don't care. I'll change.
Maybe
Brown.
space exploration ain't that bad.
I don't want to be Brown Imperious, dude. Fuck that guy.
All right, look,
Wait,
I
hold on.
am
Space
all-
exploration? Fuck you, dude.
Holy fuck!
I am all out of wine. All right, we need a wine drive.
Dude, why the fuck
My
do you
favorite
drink
wine is Arbor Mist, blueberry, or blackberry.
You sound like OTW right now. Why do you drink wine?
What's wrong with wine?
Why is his name Brown
Oh, I'm
Beaner,
sorry. The only time real men with suits on having whiskey with bitches having wine. Oh, I'm sorry.
He
You
did
guys
that
serious
himself.
right
I
now?
didn't change his name to that.
Hey, check me out. I'm Orthodox lady. Yeah, I changed it to that, by the way.
What's wrong
I'm
with
Orthodox
wine? What's
lady,
wrong
and
with
I like
drinking wine?
red wine.
It's Aryan.
When the weather's hot, I like white wine. Orthodox, you're being so GHEY, bro.
Look, I am in my zone. I'm killing it. I'm chilling. I'm happy.
Where's your Glenlivet 12, bro? I need you to put a fucking Scottish, put in the ocean for 12 years in a fucking barrel, aged like motherfucking whiskey should be, and
I don't even
fucking
drink.
single malt that shit in your glass, put an ice cube in there, and then talk
Anymore.
to me, bro. Huh? What?
No, I'm fascist. I'm above the pores now.
Okay.
I am a
You little fucking shit.
I am a aristocrat.
I'm an aristocrat.
from
I'm gonna
Arkansas.
buy $20 wine. Fuck off for starters. All right. Compare your wine price to Scotch. Let's run this shit real fast. What's your wine?
Oh my god! You know what? Actually, Bumpkin, there's probably more expensive wine than there is whiskey if you think about it.
Potentially. No, it's no. Whiskey is different than Scotch. Scotch is its own thing. Like Scotch is extremely
Oh
expensive.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, whiskey's mostly mixed. Yeah. You're
Okay,
right.
see, I can sit in a hot room and enjoy a glass of wine that has been chilled. And actually, 3 glasses of wine. This is how much I've downed since the beginning of the stream. Less than
Yeah, you
30
sound
minutes.
like a liberal from California. What are you, Gavin Newsom's son? Loser.
Maybe. I might be.
You are extremely brown.
Yes, sir.
That's
Unfortunately.
crazy.
At least I don't have to put on sunscreen. You know, when I used to be on field trips, the teachers always skipped me, but they'd go over to you.
I never wore sunscreen, bro, and I'm fine.
Yeah, neither did I. I tan
Bumpkin,
up really good.
now
I
you
tan
just
fine.
proved you're Turkish. Bumpkin just proved he's Middle Eastern. He's got enough melanin to not put on sunscreen.
I've posted my DNA, sir.
I don't believe you.
I post. Oh, do we want to do this again? Let's run it again. I'll post it
You
again.
can't throw nobody else on the team, no dick? See, that's that bullshit.
Bitch, ain't nobody about to throw you no dick while you out here smelling like a hot NBA locker room during double overtime in the 6th game. You've been wearing that sweater since September 1969.
Fuck you, Fred.
You fucking wish, you musky mushroom goblin bitch.
God damn.
Dude, I just looked at the chat. The disrespect is crazy. Fuck you, Pan. And you know what, Chuck? You fucking crooked tooth having Tennessee loving motherfucker. Love you, Chuck. Love you. By the way, you got to put an E by the end of breath. You fucking high school dropout.
Whoa, what are those DNA results, Mumpkin?
Dude, since you're showing those countries, let's talk about karma, right? Like if we're gonna talk about Indian people, what is going on with all these fucking Muslims?
I see a
All
little bit of
these
French there.
Muslim dude, all these
Where?
radical Muslims taking
Where is it?
over
Oh, it's
the
in
United Kingdom, taking over Ireland, taking over the Netherlands, taking over Germany, taking over fucking all these European dude. What do you guys think
fuck
about
are
that?
you
Like,
talking about?
yeah, you're an American that doesn't fucking have an idea, probably, but Europe is being
I'm white.
invaded by people who do not give a fuck about Europe, and the government
Do
is
not
fucking-
give a fuck.
Dude, so check this out, right?
Do not give
In
a
the
fuck.
in the United Kingdom since 2022, every
Wait, go
year
back to that
at
DNA.
least every
One
year. That's
second.
my big bro Flow State. I love him, bro. Kansas City, baby, let's get it. But check this out, right? Every year
Why'd you
since
take it off?
2022,
Because
guys,
it's not the updated one. I gotta
guys.
get the
No,
updated
listen,
one.
I'm trying to educate the panel.
Oh,
And
is the updated one where you come
Every-
out as Jewish?
No.
I don't know. If Flo's Jewish, I gotta drop him, bro. I gotta drop. No, I'm just kidding.
Go for
Nah,
entire
listen though,
fucking camera roll.
listen though.
Look, I can't
Every
believe
year,
the new pope is from O Block, bro.
right? That's hard, bro. That's hard as fuck. O Block Pope.
It's not.
that's
It's not
gang.
even a joke. He's legitimately from O Block.
Dude,
It's
he's
fucking
gang, bro.
easy.
He's literally gang. He was in the church that was dealing with all the O Block repentance, bro. He was fucking. He's gang, bro. He's gang.
Nigga,
But
my
anyway,
my
let's
nigga
get
in
back to the
Christ.
more
Let me
important
holla at
stuff,
you.
right? Let's get back to the more important stuff. And I don't even know what I was talking about. Good job,
Yeah.
Orthodox, you cocksucker.
Good. Maybe take a fucking breather for a second and
Bluegrass-
catch your breath.
bluegrass-
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Oh, look at this guy who wants to talk on YouTube and gets so intimidated when somebody talks more than him. Shut
It's
the fuck
not
up.
intimidation. It's just you're fucking autistic as shit.
I'll bring you back up in a minute, AJ. I got to make an announcement. This is the pregame for the morning show, the news show, the open panel. This still is an open panel itself, but I don't want to blow my load or pop my cork for Iran right now because I have a lot of information on there that I've
Okay,
been.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, no. When we do the morning show in like 2 or 3 hours, then we'll cover that. I just want to have a good. I just want to have a good chill time. I was threatened today, and I can't sleep because I'm afraid.
It better be like 2 hours because I gotta work. Better be like 2 hours. Anyways,
I've been awake for 24 hours.
I've been awake for
24 Wait. You're trying to tell me you were threatened on YouTube and you're scared, bro? Really?
Oh no. Okay. I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
This person posted on Facebook. I'm glad that we're standing with Israel bombing Iran. And I just stated who's we, our enemy, and I'm like, who's we? Iran never did anything to me, and I don't know if it's the same person or if it's got something to do with EB3. But they started blowing me up, and like I used to work with the guy who was blowing me up, and he's like, I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm like, I'm not afraid of you. So I gave him my actual address. And I'm like, I'm basically just waiting for the dude to come. And I'm like, you realize I'm gonna beat the fuck. I told him like I'm going like, what are you gonna do? Threaten to shoot me? And I was like, first off, no, I'm not gonna threaten anything. I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of you when you get here. Now, if you cross the threshold of the door, it might be a full-on Diddy party because it ain't gay if it's a certain dominance.
Okay. I gotta address this real quick. I'm gonna assume Bumpkin has the keys because he had to prove to us his DNA was not from the Middle East. Bumpkin, you know those companies the CEOs have come out.
is my co-host. It's our show.
It's our show.
Bumpkin, you know those companies have like the CEOs have come out and said they're Eurocentric platforms.
That's not very.
So if you. What do you mean? Look it up. So if you were Turkish,
the difference.
They
the
wouldn't.
difference is,
if you were Turkish,
Brown
they
Beaner,
wouldn't be able to
you let me
track
speak right now because I actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
So
I've traced backstage.
I've traced. Yeah. This is a dictatorship. Hey, how's it going? I've traced my lineage. Like I've traced by by parent, grandparent, blah, blah, all the way back.
Yeah.
So it's consistent. I obviously can't show that because that'd be a full dox, right? But
right, but why does it matter?
Because we're descended
call
from
me
nobility.
Turkish.
You're not.
Don't call me Turkish. The fuck?
Okay, do you recall the Ronald Reagan speech of what if aliens were to come in contact? Would we address ourselves
I don't
as
go talk about Ronald
Chinamen,
Reagan.
Turkish,
Ronald Reagan
or
is
Scottish, or
burning in
American?
hell.
Ronald Reagan is the
It's like
objectively the worst
you can
president.
deny the fact that these companies are literally snake oil salesmen as addressed by their own CEOs because they're essentially white centric companies. And now
I
you
heard
want to
the
tell
complete
me
opposite
you
of that,
know
though.
for sure you don't have any blood from the Middle East because this company told you so? For sure.
No.
Like if anyone has like hold up, if anyone here has any kind of Middle Eastern blood in it,
Wait,
it's probably me.
who put the fucking website of their DNA from 23andMe on there? Was it me or Bumpkin?
That wasn't 23andMe.
Because check it out, I've never given a fuck about what my DNA is. Y'all are tripping.
Well, why
bro.
would you? You wouldn't have anything to be proud of.
Okay.
Ooh.
So if that was the case,
Got
why
'em.
aren't you guys having enough babies and chopping each other's dicks off? Like,
Why is
the
your
last time I
birth rate
checked,
in India
Indians aren't
also
identifying as Barney in the morning and Santa.
Yeah,
in the
why is your birth rate
That's
also
you,
dropping in
Bumpkin.
India?
Since you want to identify as white people so
dropping
bad.
in India?
That's you, Bumpkin. You want to be a transgender every day. You got Furby on
Yeah,
your
why are you
All right. Look, grift break. All right. Give money to me and Bumpkin. Mainly me. This is the only time I'll do it because I'm out of wine. But also Bumpkin because he's my co-host.
I'm
But I
also
need more
accepting
wine.
donations.
But I'm out of wine. I have like a half a glass left of this delicious wine. And I'm having to deal with them, and I don't have any emergency weed. I'm trying to give you guys a good hangout. Bumpkin can also buy scotch if you donate to him.
I don't drink.
It's because he is brown. He doesn't drink alcohol.
No, I
He
just don't
can't
like drinking,
process
man.
it.
I just don't like drinking. What do you want from me?
I want you to
I can
drink.
process it fine. It's just unhealthy to do so. It's just unhealthy.
Oh wait, no, okay. So, quick question: like, do you not drink because you have like alcoholism runs in your family? That's a perfectly good excuse.
Alcoholism does run in my family, but that is not the reason I drink. That's not the reason I don't drink. I just think it's just extremely unhealthy to do so, especially when you're trying to like calorie watch and shit like that. Because I'm a fat fuck.
I don't drink. I don't drink often. Like today will be the first time I've drunk any alcohol in like a year.
Yeah, I'm self-aware. I shouldn't try to consume a shit ton of alcohol because there's a shit ton of calories within it.
I do want some more wine. So, and I have cheese. I bought 3 things of cheese. I ate one earlier today. I ate one now while during this stream. And I got one for tomorrow, but I'm all out of wine. So we're gonna do a donation goal for wine.
Yeah,
right, you can bring them back up. If you want for me.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Fucking smelled like curry and cheese back
I gotta
there.
call you out on your Europeanness now, because when you look at European history, right? When you look at European history, alcohol is such a prevalent part of white people's culture because for a time, water was so dirty and poisoned. Wine was a form of hydration, as ridiculous as that
Wine
sounds.
goal.
No, it's Friday the 13th today, and I gotta fucking work. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're just gonna ignore the fact that I said that,
He said,
Mr. I'm White?
Yeah, so yeah, it's a traditional thing, and it can be rooted in tradition, but I can also
Wait, time out. Pretty blonde girl wants to know how the cheese was. Shut the fuck up. The cheese was Gouda. It was on point. It was smoked Gouda, boar's head, and then I had some fucking Arbor Mist.
But you drink wine and you talk
You
shit
shut
about
up,
both
brown
ways.
man. I'm talking to a blonde. Anyway, your voice ruins it. I paired it with Arbor Mist, blackberry wine, and the creaminess of the Gouda with the wine was magnifique.
creaminess. You sure it wasn't that certain cheese?
Shut the fuck up! I will kill you. I will violently murder you.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the to the
You
Indian
guys
guy
can have your Spurg debate. Pretty,
yeah.
the pretty
Why do you
blonde in the
sound
Playboy bunny
Hispanic?
tuxedo
No,
got her
shout out to
answered
Snow
question.
though, for real. Shout out to Snow. Snow's the shit. Real shit. No, Sherelle, no.
Bex is needed. Bex is indeed needed.
Bex
no,
is the shit too.
let me-
Victoria, bro. Victoria Island, bro. Victoria Island is hard as fuck, bro.
Here
Donate $30 today to
Here
donate
is-
wine to the
What are you
Big
drinking
Bear.
there? What are you drinking there?
Milk, because I'm brown. We drink
What?
it before we
I'm gonna
to
go drink coffee.
Is that milk or eggnog? Why is it yellow?
Because it's got
That,
turmeric. Something you guys take in pill form and overdose on now. I'd never heard of that, but I guess it happens.
Who the fuck is overdosing on turmeric?
A lot of white people that think it's healthy and they take it in pill form, but you're supposed to have it in your
Gouda,
food
dude, the
throughout your
Gouda
life.
cheese I was just munching on is fucking perfect. It's very Gouda.
Dude, you guys and your fucking good. I'm a pepper jack guy, dude. Pepper jack all day.
I'm a Gruyere guy.
Nah,
I'm
bro,
a Gruyere guy.
French. I'm disappointed in the Frenchmen in America, right? First, you
There
got
is no Frenchman
Panfusa.
in
You got
America.
Panfusa. You got Panfusa not being able to speak French. My French homie can actually speak French, him and his dad. But then I'm like, hey, what kind of cheese should we get to go with our wine? He's like, oh, we should get. I can't do his accent because it's really funny and squeaky. But it's like, he's like, we should get cheddar. And I looked at him and I'm like, bro, what the fuck you talking about cheddar cheese?
You know, now that you're mentioning that, isn't it weird that we got the Statue of Liberty and still made our second language Spanish because of our neighbors down south?
Well, I don't
And
care
then
what
Canada,
some French.
like,
I don't care what some
Fuck
French.
Jesus
Canada-
I don't care what some
We don't
French
need a
pour with a
history
shitty
lesson every
poem.
time
You
you
know
talk,
what?
dude.
Shut up, Pan, you cocksucker. If you don't have anything to add, don't do it.
I don't suck cock.
Canada
You suck
has
cock.
Canada has a British Columbia, right? Canada has a British government,
Uh-huh.
but then you have like Montreal, Quebec, which is French heavy. They were bombing the shit out of the government, which is why most of the
Yeah,
government
because they
moved to
have
the
like a
western part of
majority
Canada.
of their
It's like,
population
why
speaks
is it
French,
here?
while the
Even though
second
Canada,
majority of
hey,
the population in America speaks Spanish.
last time I checked, there isn't a fucking Statue of Liberty in the
What?
Great Lakes by Toronto and Michigan.
Yeah,
But there's a
because the
Statue of
French,
Liberty by
because
New York.
Canada got its independence freely. We fought a
Independence?
fucking war. We fought
Did
a
you just say
fucking war.
independence?
We fought a fucking
This is
war.
why we win spelling bees. You guys are dropping the ball so bad, bro.
Fuck you.
Solder.
You said independence.
I don't care what you say. I'm pretty sure he can spell the word.
It is
with the accent.
independence, and it is spelled
independence.
INDEPENDENS.
If you,
Excuse me, ENCE.
but you're speaking English right now. Here's the thing. You're speaking English right now.
Which is ironic
And not
because it's your
Hindu.
forefathers' language, and you said independence.
That's white
Sometimes I
privilege.
make a mistake.
It's not. It's not.
We don't have to
Yeah,
pronounce it
I will
because my
succeed.
grandfather
I will
took it
succeed.
from
That
me.
is white privilege. You get to get away with being stupid, and you're
Yes.
white, and we got to deal with
Yes,
it.
I love.
Yep.
I love my
white and I
privilege.
Now, now get out there and pay for my Social Security.
But
Wait,
we
we
fought
gotta
our
address that.
independence.
Yo, wait a minute. Hold on, AJ, hold
We
on.
gotta-
Hold on a minute, AJ. Take a breather. Fucking, I just realized something. I figured out how to get every boomer against immigration ever. Just tell them that the immigrants aren't actually going to pay for their Social Security.
Yeah.
That's the only reason boomers push for them so hard.
You know how you get the
Dude,
pro.
we got to address the stat, right? Like, because I deal with this all the time on political debates. People will say welfare babies, like there's more white and all that, but people also forget that like over 60% of the population in the United States is white. So that's not like a accurate representation of welfare. If you have a lesser population that showed up very recently that's on welfare per capita more than the majority of the white population, like it doesn't matter if the white population has more welfare. Like there's just more white people in America. So I've always thought that was really annoying when people are like, well, there's more white people using EBT food stamps. It's like, well, yeah, because there's just more fucking white people. But that doesn't excuse the fact that there's a lot of brown people per capita using and black people per capita using EBT. Now, I can't speak for the black and white relationship. You know, you guys got a whole history. But as like brown immigrants, it don't make sense to us. We're like, how you gonna blame the white
I know
people?
one thing all men can agree on, all right? All men can agree on this.
I love titties. I love titties. I love titties. I love titties. Titties?
That is
Dude, you over here hating on Flo, but you copying his style, bro. You copying Flo's style, bro.
I don't hate on Flo.
I have a cup of coffee.
You copying Flo's style left
It's cold
and right.
brew.
How am I copying
It's
Flow?
I'm
cappuccino
gonna say it right now, and I might get banned from the
caramel.
channel. Flow State is everybody's
It's really
daddy,
nice.
bro. You guys are Flow State haters, but he's your daddy.
I'm not a Flow State hater. I go on Flow's
Oh
channel
my
every
God.
time he has one. What are you
Yeah,
I
talking
don't
you
even
Somebody
guys
know
call
who
want
Flow
to
Ice.
be
State is.
big bro so bad, bro.
Flow is my unk. He gives me advice on how to run. He gives me advice. I call him. I literally call Flow my uncle for like
Unk
a year
Flow.
now.
Unk
Where the
Flow.
fuck is Homeland Security when you need them?
Wow. And it's ironic because I have a passport and he's still using his driver's license to get on a
It's
plane.
so deep. I wish I had that
Hey,
video.
hey,
for Flow.
newsflash,
It's
buddy! You
so
can't
deep.
use the driver's license to get on a plane anymore.
Yes, you can.
Can you? Are you okay? Are you okay? AJ, breathe.
It's just funny as fuck because he said somebody call Homeland Security and the brown dude has more paperwork.
Yeah, because it takes more paperwork to get
use
into
a
the country.
driver- You can
Ever
use a
fly
driver's
out of the country?
license.
You don't fly out of the country. Most
Of
of
course you
guys,
can.
No, because I have
most
no
of you guys
fucking.
don't.
You could do so. You want.
Let's be real though. Most of you guys do not. The United States statistically has never leaving its county, state, let alone the nation. Like
Yeah,
that's
because
just
we're
the irony.
larger
Like
than
most
fucking
people that
Europe.
don't have passports and haven't traveled sit there and go, "Can somebody call Homeland Security?"
I don't understand. If I have white privilege, why am I being forced to listen to this?
Well, you know, if you had white privilege, you could pay Bumpkin to kick me off, or Orthodox. He needs wine, I guess. His goal is at
Yeah.
0 still. Somebody pay my man
Well, to be
Orthodox.
fair, I
wine.
haven't checked anything. What? Wicked Wally, I'm sorry I missed your stream. I tried to go on there and leave a comment. I watched a little bit of it. I like your
I love
stream.
Wicked Wally.
I like
Wally's
Wicked
cool.
Wally. He's
You know
got.
what, Wicked Wally?
You know what, Wicked Wally? You need to come on panel. I need your opinion.
Yeah,
I
get up
support
here,
no
Wicked
immigration, but I support no immigration, but the hot ones can stay, and all the hot ones are welcome. Like the
big booty
Latinas.
Latinas? Are you talking about big booty Latinas?
Yeah, big booty Latinas, petite Asian girls, fit European women.
And
There
not
are
bald,
like no hot Indians or Arabs,
and
but
not
like
bald
if there
brown
are,
Indian
we
men
can
like
find them.
AJ. We want bald brown Indian men like AJ out of America.
No, I don't give a fuck, y'all. Never mind. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. That might be
This
racist.
coffee's actually not
But
that
He was
like,
bad.
about to drop the sand N words so hard.
yeah, I was about to be like, you fucking dune coon. Dude, this is why I love my panel, because like at the end of the day, right? I like talking to people and having fun.
Dude, fuck all that
it's great.
TOS fucking garbage. Fuck all these sensitive pieces of shit. Like, I'm a 90s baby. Most of us are probably 90s babies or 80s babies.
I'm a
but
90s kid. Do you have a house?
Thank you, Jesus.
Where'd AJ go?
See, already my baptism is paid off. My conversion is already set my life on a new, more righteous path.
Bumpkin, did you boot AJ because of that?
No, I didn't touch AJ.
AJ, did
Bro,
you
they
drop
got
in the back for
massaged.
the bit?
I told you, Jesus intervened.
Up in the back? How do you? I can't drive. You can't go to
Did
backstage.
you drop in the back for the bit?
The only way you can be put backstage is by the key holders. I don't even know what I was saying. You guys are so good at derailing my points.
Excellent.
I don't even know what the fuck your point is anymore because we just started a conversation about fucking cheese and you went into like.
I love democracy. I love the republic.
A 40-minute long rant.
Cheese is Dennison. Cheese is such an important part of everything. It really is.
Please, for the love of God, don't go for a sucker.
No, I mean think about it, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna show Bumpkin the foot fungus Italiano cheese
Ew.
making or
Don't do it.
Italiano wine making.
Please don't.
They do wash themselves before. It's the only time that they
it's
do.
the foot fungus that makes it great.
You're really gonna play a video like that? You're about to do that?
Bro, this is why I say only the hot ones can come. You would not want this Italian
Oh,
shit.
I remember what I was gonna say. Can I say it?
No. No.
Wow, you
We're
guys
watching
suck.
wine making now. And you know what? And you swallow. How about that?
If any
What
of you
you
had
want?
to say
Like,
this,
no,
if
no.
any of you had to say this, you guys would be like, "Oh, it's deep," but because the brown guy's saying it, no.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just saying.
I am
when we were going
I
out,
accept
it was-
your terms.
I'm gonna say it anyway. When we were growing up, it was character
based on
development.
purely based on the established beauty standard immigration that we're talking about. Would this woman be allowed in the country? I would
Negative.
say
No.
Negative.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like most of your moms are uglier than that.
Actually, my mom's pretty.
Well, my mom's not brown, so she's pretty. I'll give you that. That one's a good one. That one's a
Today
good
I'll
one.
show you how to make wine. Let's go.
All right, look. She gets a bonus for the tattoos. I think the tattoos are kind of cute.
You know she's a freak if she's got tats, bro. Are you showing us a video of how wine is made?
Oh, that looks amazing.
It was so good, right? Why does that man's nose got such a big ass nose?
Homemade shit is so much better, dude.
Why do you keep showing the Bohemian Grove?
Very exquisite. Wine.
I mean, David's got a point. She's got a +4 to the attractiveness for making wine and or alcoholic beverages. Does that put her like
You and David are the white boys who buy boxed wine. You're a Boda box bunch.
Joke's on you. I actually bought Arbor Mist in a glass bottle.
Today is harvest day.
I make my
We are
own
going
wine.
to pick up our grapes to make wine, and it's a business matter, a family business matter, because all of us are involved in this business.
I feel like she's about to rob me.
You got a big bag.
I love Concord grapes. Fresh off the vine.
You sound like a creep.
You can eat that shit until your belly hurts.
Yeah, like the wine.
I've done that a lot in my life. You ever eat so many grapes your stomach starts hurting? I do that all the time.
Like, why do we Yes, Flow State's alive. He just takes breaks occasionally.
Yeah, the guy's got a life. You guys think he's a YouTuber?
She looks
but
amazing to you. Yeah,
I
she
don't
is
understand
very
how,
pretty.
like, because Flow State could literally have been like a fucking investment hedge fund guy, you know, like one of those fucking offices, like, you know, fucking Edwards Investments or whatever. He'd be in there, fucking.
Look, I'm sorry, AJ, but Flo is taken. All right, Mrs. Flo is Mrs. Flo
What
is.
the fuck? I'm married
is
with
better.
3 kids, motherfucker. He talked to my. You know what's funny? He talked to my wife while I was in the jacuzzi, and then he was like trying to get on somebody's panel, and all I did was say, "Flo, why don't you rate everybody over there?" And he put me backstage, and then I had to leave. Did you have no idea that guy? Fucking him and Sarah, they be fucking big bro, big sis me all the time. It's all good, bro. You know what I mean? Don't you make it gay, bro? Fuck you.
I have had my cup of coffee and now I am tired.
Guarda, fare una cosa, vieni qua. Metti la manina qui su. Prendi questo, prendi questo.
The Italian language is funny.
Isn't that funny how an Italian kid works harder than most of us Americans at that age?
What did you just say, Brownoid? What did you just say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I mentioned that Italian youth work harder than American youth. Oh, I'm sorry that most of them don't want to be streamers. I'm sorry that most of them don't want to spend time on the internet.
My nigga in Christ, most Americans work harder than almost everywhere else in the country. We work longer hours and take less vacations.
Yeah, and this was literally me as a kid growing up in
That's a
Massachusetts.
terrible argument. This is how I know you guys don't listen. That kid is not older than 8.
Yeah, this is literally me as a kid.
Younger than 8
when
work
I,
like that?
yeah, absolutely. I did it with my uncle. He had a vineyard.
Oh, so you okay, Dennis? And you represent most of American youth on TikTok?
Yeah. Yes.
You think this kid,
I represent how shitty your argument is that one random dude on a panel can prove it wrong.
Wait, what the fuck does that have to do with most Italian kids actually?
Hold on,
putting in
hold on,
work,
hold on. I'm gonna drop you back real quick. I just noticed something about my wine glass. It has a slutty fucking like toe ring on the fucking hilt. Is everything I own and enjoy slutty? That's crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry that like this fucking Euro kid has like a family business. It's probably been in his family for like 300 years, and Americans sell everything out to brown people.
Why? Because they work just as hard as the Italian kid?
AJ, how does it feel that a bunch of guys on a boat conquered your entire country?
Wait, do the brown kids work as hard as the Sicilians and the Italian kids?
No, they don't.
Light bulb.
They don't.
Wait,
You
do
gotta
all
stop
the
it.
rich
You
white
talk. You
parents
got.
go,
No,
my
no,
kids
no.
don't deserve this, so let me sell it? Oh!
That's got to be the shittiest argument I've ever heard.
Wait. Explain that to me. Explain why.
Bumpkin, you know what? I have a child, so I'm going to destroy the legacy and sell it to a brownoid just because I don't think he works.
Okay. Hello? What the fuck?
That's got to be the dumbest Dennison.
What the fuck?
Are you going to sell your family business because you think your kid's retarded?
Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hello.
No.
Like, that's AJ, you're not. India's not sending its best.
If anything, they're sending their worst, and we need to send them
You're
back.
putting me backstage to prove a point because you sound so stupid.
Right, no, I have to put you backstage because you won't let anyone else speak.
Not true.
You have
Every
been
time I speak,
speaking
you put me backstage, but okay.
straight for an hour.
Can I ask a question?
No,
Okay, so you're just gonna put me
we're
backstage
watching a
when we're trying to
video.
have a conversation?
Sir, it's time to. Sir,
You're being loud
Sir.
in the movie theater?
Why did all the
Yes.
gas stations
Sir.
and all the fucking trucking companies
Sir.
get sold to brown people then?
You have to
Orthodox
maintain
and
silence.
Oh,
in the
that's an
movie.
easy question.
Yeah,
because
answer it.
you get tax write-offs and tax incentives as well as special fucking loans that other Americans
But what
can't
about
get.
all those smart white kids?
You also engage in nepotism way more than people who are already in
All
America.
those smart white kids that went
We're
retarded,
trying to watch
Orthodox
people
guy.
make wine.
All right,
It's
pause
not-
it. Let's run it.
Go ahead,
run
bud.
Oh, now we got to run it. I
All
just
right, let's
cooked the
run it.
shit out of you guys. I'm not going to spend the next hour.
hey,
You didn't cook
backstage.
shit. You didn't cook shit.
What is the
You
minimum
made
wage?
shitty
Oh my
street food.
god, bro! This
All right, let's run this shit. What is the minimum? Oh, where'd he go? Oh.
He did not get kicked. He did not get kicked, nor did he get banned. He left.
He got smited by my new lord.
He left.
I was
That
prayed
is
so hard for that
fucking
shit.
wild.
The one question, what is the minimum wage in India? And this bro leaves the fucking panel. That's crazy. Because he knew where that conversation was going. That's crazy.
They always think they have got yous until you use basic logic, and then they get.
Why is it that when I drink caffeine in the morning, it makes me more tired than it does make me awake?
No idea.
It's hot.
All right,
Aren't-
look, hold
aren't
on,
Indians
wait.
brown Asians? Yes.
Yes,
Hot liquids make you sleepy.
Kind of.
Here's the thing, right? I can explain away all of India's success in America and Europe. Racial quotas and cheap labor.
Oh yeah, that's for anybody.
Well, no, I mean that's why they're successful in America and in Europe. They're willing to do it cheaper and the bare minimum.
Yeah,
It
the
always
quality
ends up
goes
being
way
shittier
down.
quality. Yeah.
Well, that's why you have ads on premium YouTube now. You can get modded, sure. What's your troll? If that's not if your regular channel is not your troll channel, just comment with it. But we're gonna watch wine, and remember, look, I had to deal with AJ, and I'm being threatened in real life. And I'm having to deal with EB3, man, and I'm just saying, like, I need some more wine.
That's crazy.
You know one thing, the alcohol drunkenness from wine is more smoother, and it just feels better than
Makes
like
you gay.
whiskey. No. I am actually thinking about titties and vagina right now.
You haven't drank enough wine yet.
Then I hope I don't drink enough wine. You know what? No, wine goal over. Wine
It's
goal
beer.
over. We're done with wine for the day. We're done for wine for the day. Thank you all. Thank you all for not gifting. I guess you all knew some stuff I didn't know. Oh shit, we got my favorite Muslim in the house. DG, what's up, Dwale? How you doing, Bubba? Love you too, Snow.
Wait, let's not even do this shit. Here's the thing, right? He'll cede the fact that white people are the majority of the U.S., but that he won't cede the fact for that specific argument, right? Because if we were gonna, if a powerful group of people were gonna try to gay the entire nation, right? Who would be the population that would be affected the most, right? We don't want to talk about statistics when it comes to that argument, right? That makes
I don't think we want to talk about sex and relationships from the country with the highest rape crime rate in the world.
Yeah, it's literally their tradition to burn widows, by the way. Also, fun fact.
Yeah, until the white man put a stop to it.
Yeah, until the white man put a stop to it. Yeah, that's funny. It always comes full circle, bro. It's like they just want to be around us.
Let's make a statement real quick. Let's make a statement.
Literally ran across the entire fucking Atlantic Ocean, and they still followed us over here.
Yeah,
like amounts of I think 10,000 British dudes got on a boat and conquered a whole fucking subcontinent of Indians. And they still speak their fucking language.
Sir, if we
While talking shit.
If we follow the blueprint, sir, we can do better than you. We are
India would be a fucking
India number one, sir. Superpower by 2020, sir.
India would be a primitive civilization if it wasn't for the British.
Sir,
We literally gave them fucking plumbing, and they can't use it.
No, hold up, wait a minute. No, we're on the Indian. The Indian brought this upon himself.
Not only are Indians naturally weaker than white European men, they also don't really have that
We're not gonna break TOS just because of him. Pause. I got something even better. I'm busting out the Indian street food.
No.
Now, you want to talk about a superior culture and following a blueprint for success? When you're
But I like Indian food. Don't do it.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
To gastro misery, where cooking is less about hygiene and more about heart and other unmentionable body parts. Witness the mastery of techniques like the swamp scrub plate polish, where dishes are rinsed in the finest stagnant water nature can offer. Marvel at the flavor spit stir, a personal touch guaranteed to make every bite unforgettable, whether you want it to be or not. And let's not forget the armpit pita press, a bold innovation in bread making that brings a whole new meaning to body heat. All topped off with the Dirty Hand Deluxe, where every ingredient is lovingly massaged with hands that have seen things no one should. Cooking has never been so visceral. As we wrap up another glorious year of culinary creativity and questionable choices.
A whole 1 billion people with fucking stomach problems.
I'm trying to think, was that worse or is him on the panel worse?
Bruh,
we need a solution to the Indians.
The Pakistani is the natural predator to the Indian.
Would it be like a last solution?
Something in that lines of thought, but
Someone would say
Man.
a final solution.
Some would say is the final solution, yeah.
Oh yes, Hans, yes. Man, this coffee is actually really good. I might buy some more of it when I go to the store.
All right, look, the wine goal is back on point because I do want some more wine tomorrow. Now look at this shit. They got snakes in the soup.
I think that's AI.
Not in my world.
But still, it wouldn't be surprising. It's a very traditional, Indian dish. You have to make it. They put cow dung in their house and use it as like a form of incense. They buy. You can go to an Indian supermarket and buy cow dung patties, and they like use it around their house. They like wash with it. They rub their hands with it. They smear it on themselves. There's a festival in India about throwing cow dung at each other. See, the difference between Hinduism and European paganism is that Hinduism became almost fetishized with the cows. And European paganism was like, yeah, they're cows, but we're not gonna like eat their shit.
What?
The reason why they have so much cow dung.
But what does that have to do with like European paganism?
Because Hinduism and European paganism kind of stem from this similar religion that all kind of circulated around herding animals.
Indian culture is very. Do you know why they're able to do so good in the West?
Because there's billions of them.
No, it's because the systems that white men created.
Yeah.
If you work hard, you're able to do things. The problem is, over the past 60 years, we've put racial quotas. We've put hamstring to the native population, mostly white men, but we've also hamstringed white women in Europe and America. And we favored the foreigner time and time again. And now that there's a large percentage of us saying, hey, we need to stop that, these foreigners like, no, that's racist. And it's also tiresome. Just go back. If you can't do it in India, you can't do it here. I don't care. But we're going to go back to winemaking because I get tired of talking about the race shit.
I actually have some mead.
And AJ can come back. I don't know why he left.
I actually have some mead that I need to bottle next week.
Because he won.
It's very
he won all the arguments.
Quality. It's 16%.
He is the superior race.
That is a perfect egg. Nah, bro. See, here's the thing, right? It's not about cockfighting with my ops. It's about domination. So y'all saw that BDSM test I took, right? I'm a sadist. And now I'm drunk enough and I have loose enough inhibitions to tell you exactly what that means. It's not gay if it's domination, all right? Just think about that for a minute.
Roman way of thinking.
Well, you come into my house uninvited. I mean, there's only really one option. I'm a pacifist of sorts. I think murder and death should be the last option. You're gonna remember why you don't come into random Southern boys' house at 3:00 in the morning.
Hold on, are we just gonna gloss over the fact that he just said he's gonna fuck a dude in the ass if he breaks into his house? We're gonna gloss over that.
Like I said, the wine drunk makes you gay. It's true. Why do you think the Romans like dudes?
Say that shit. That's funny as fuck.
Chat, back me up on this.
So what you're saying is a straight man should always drink his wine alone. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Fair enough. Look, I'm not saying that I'm gay. But if somebody broke into my house, I would assert Diddy levels of dominance on them.
Why do you think wine's never served at bars? And that wine bars are usually in inner city liberal.
Let's get off the gay topic, right? Why is it wrong to assert Diddy levels of dominance on somebody who breaks into your house?
Because that would be sodomy, and sodomy is wrong.
Why is sodomy?
I don't know. It just is. You don't want to be like an Indian and put stuff up your bunghole and get poo poo everywhere.
And that's why we need Christianity. Why is sodomy wrong? Panfusa?
Because it's gay.
Oh, I can say it's a sin and it's against our moral fabric.
It is also a sin in paganism. You literally, in Tacticus, they had examples of Germanic. Yeah, no, the Romans
Look,
maybe
you're not allowed
but
to call
Germanic.
me gay if you get that high pitched ass nigga.
But in Germanic paganism, they would drown cross-dressers in bogs. And in Mediterranean paganisms, it was
lights hit the nail on the head because it spreads STDs.
That's
What does sex?
Scientific. Don't have sex. Sex is bad. Be a virgin like me.
I'm not trying to make love. I'm trying to assert dominance because somebody coming to my house without permission. All right. I want to scar them physically and mentally. All right? I want them to know who their betters are.
I like how this whole entire stream started out with talking about wine and Gouda, and now we had like an hour worth of an Indian man going on about how Europe's the best civilization, then switched over to how it's not, and now we're talking about having a ditty party with a man who breaks into your house.
This is why segregation works.
It's not a ditty party per se, as it's
the ditty after party. Gotcha.
Crime and punishment.
But it's it's still.
But with butt stuff.
Well, that goes into the kind of thing, even if it technically is dominance, then that's a very Roman way of thinking about it. But as someone who is not a Roman, as I assume that you're not Italian, would you have intercourse with a man if you were to top?
Me?
And would that be
Fuck
considered
no,
gay?
that shit's gay.
But how is it not gay when you just, I'm asserting dominance? It's like the people who try to say, traps aren't gay. They are. It's a man.
Traps are gay. Traps are gay. It's a man.
And you would be gay for having intercourse with him.
That's what I'd be having. I wouldn't be making love with him. I'd be a certain dominance over him.
You're still intersecting with a man.
You realize that it's a joke, right?
No, I understand it, but still.
Okay.
You try to get attention, viewer attention. All these younger folk, they don't pay attention. We gotta put Subway Surfers while we talk about random shit. That way we keep that attention span. That way we get more views.
Is that considered a B&E grape fantasy?
Grapes.
Grapes are delicious, and they make wine.
To be fair,
yeah. What if the person breaking into your house is a chick?
Hey.
Well, hold up.
Definitely
no.
gay a certain dominance then.
Yeah, but then that's considered.
Then it's a party.
I shall not be tempted or disturbed.
Temptated.
My pure innocent virgin ear shall not be defiled by you savages.
Too late.
Look, it's just not gay if it's a certain dominance. That's all it is.
That's what the Romans said.
Okay, look. All right, bear with me, all right? If I don't derive pleasure from him, this is gonna hurt me more than it is you, type situation, right?
That's certainly not true.
But what happens if he likes it? No, hold up. What happens if he likes it?
Then he has to be beaten.
What happens if he also likes that?
Well, I have a 9mm on my desk, and that's always option number 3.
Kinky. Sex is bad, okay? Don't have sex. Sex is...
9mm on your desk should have been option number 1. What are we talking about right now?
But have you ever came before?
It's winemaking. Winemaking is pretty cool. I have some mead in my cabinet right now that's supposed to be bottled next week.
Hold on. Go ahead, Dennison.
It might be more productive if you learn how to come from shooting someone trying to assert dominance.
That's what I'm saying, GT. Look, if somebody breaks into my house or comes into my house all aggressive like, it's not gay. If it's a certain dominance, it's just a Diddy party.
But Diddy's gay AF.
Yeah, I was gonna say Diddy's gay.
Diddy ain't gay. Diddy's got a wife and kids.
Yeah, but Diddy diddled a lot of men.
No, bro. No, hold on. Wait a
Are you
minute.
defending Diddy?
Okay, here's my stance, right? And my thing is, and I've always maintained this, right? As long as there were no children involved, Diddy did nothing wrong.
I think there was children involved.
Well, if there was children involved, he deserves to be hung by the neck until dead.
But even if there wasn't children involved, they'd still grape, you know.
Now, everybody who was at those after parties wanted to be there.
Yeah, but not everybody wanted to get
You knew.
diddled.
You knew when the lights went off and the chain came and the fucking armored doors came down, what you was in.
And the baby oil that was all over the floor, that way you couldn't escape. And he would intentionally get people drunk, that way they don't leave. That's entrapment, and it's, kind of scummish.
You knew what you were signed up for when you went to a Diddy party.
Well, I never went to a Diddy party.
You deal with some strange police officers if you think that's entrapment.
So winemaking,
No, hold on. I'm pulling up a clip. By the way, this is a good time to say anything said on panel in these purely chill shows is for fun and giggles. It is not anyone's actual beliefs, nor does the show agree with anything said by any panelist, whether it be a host or otherwise.
It's just jokes.
Donate to the show. Donate to the wine goal, and donate to the Griffno State for $20 a day.
Damn. All right, maybe Indian chicks can come to the U.S. I'm not gonna share what I'm putting on there. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let me not look up that fucking scene from. There's so much porn on YouTube. Let me not look up that scene from fucking CSI.
What?
Yeah, I'm glad I was not sharing my screen. You know that scene where Ice-T's talking to that guy and the guy says, I make love to women and I fuck men. I was gonna play that where Ice-T's like, that just means you're gay. I looked that up verbatim and it sent me a bunch of lesbian porn. There's two big ass titty Indian chicks right now, and I'm straight up on YouTube, and I'm like, but if I say the N-word, I get banned.
That's
they
crazy.
can straight up have lesbian sex on this motherfucker. I'm sharing my screen. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, because then we'll get banned.
Yeah, because we'll get banned.
It's
I mean, maybe for you.
But wine's pretty cool. Beer making's also pretty nice. Beer is pretty good. It's just I don't drink anymore. It's I stopped doing it. Decided, it's not for me anymore. I say that a couple months ago, I'll be fucking slamming.
I just have to put CSI Ice-T I have sex instead of actually quoting it verbatim. That's fucking crazy.
And I say this despite a couple months ago I was slamming a 12-pack of Twisted Tea.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Run that shit back.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Well, in light of recent evidence, that whole man's worldview died.
Why was the fucking theme song from Platoon when everybody gets deleted at the end playing in the background when he was like, that means you're gay?
He realized
Because part of
his
himself
mistake.
died there.
Oh, the humanity.
Whenever I talk about all right, Bex, you want to encore? Contribute to the wine fund, you people. Here you go, Bex. Here's the encore.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
That is such a good actor. You can see the exact moment he died inside. You're welcome, Bex. That's what I imagine this panel whenever I say it's not gay to assert dominance. That's the entire panel.
Got
right
news
now.
for you. That means
That
you're gay.
means you're gay.
It's my statement stands true to the fact that wine makes you gay.
I'm only joking. I like women.
Uh-huh.
I'm subbed and belled to this channel, by the way.
Base, thank you.
Congratulations.
If you don't fucking send money right now, I'm showing up to your goddamn house.
Yeah, Bump, you show up to my house. Let me assert some dominance.
Whoa.
I win. I win every single time. We can run this shit. We know each other's addresses. I win in all scenarios unless you just shoot me from a distance.
Pumpkin, I feel like you're just trying to get fucked. You gay.
See, if any of y'all showed up to my house, you know, there would be food, there would be tea, you know, a little bit of
You're just
wine.
trying to get dick down. I see.
No, it's just I'm a friendly person. I'm hospitable.
You're telling me I can show up tomorrow, Panfuzi? You have some food and wine there?
Yeah, I have some meat in the cabinet. I'm making pasta. I'm making pasta tomorrow.
Panfuzi
said I'm about to be slinging that
and
meat.
now we are going to put our grapes in the tank, which is down, okay?
I'm not gonna take a piss. What's funny is I'm in North Dakota, Panfuzi's in Texas. So I literally just have to drive straight down. I literally
What you're saying? What you're saying is you'll be
down.
going down. You'll be going
I
down.
hate
Is what you're
you.
saying.
You know what? You are so lucky. You are so
You know,
lucky.
to be fair, I always paid my dues on time. You know,
We have
No, you ain't shit for that.
I think I was the only person who would too.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, wine is delicious. Hit the wine fund. We're at 0 out of $30.
It's on the street level, and it's made properly to put the grapes inside the tank. Okay, this is the way
Poor Orthodox guys,
the grapes go
alcoholism.
into the tank.
For $20 a day, you can support this man's alcoholism and whip it goal.
I don't even drink that much. Like, this is the first time I've drunken in a year.
You're finna change that real quick.
Help me become an even better alcoholic.
For $5 a day, you
$30
consent to
a
this
day.
man. For $30 a
Use
day,
my
you
liver.
consent to this man to kill his liver and make him hella fucking gay off of wine.
And
Nobody better clip anything from this show.
from the
The
grapes.
chat brat is asleep. No one is allowed to clip anything from this show.
Oh, I'm clipping all of it. And I'm making the soundboards.
Oh, they're cheating. They're not stomping the grapes with their feet.
That's not. It's only in a certain part of Italy and France that they do that. Though it's some rusty ass fucking bucket they're putting it in now.
Well, that's concrete.
It's not cement, it's concrete, baby.
I love how they take the wine from the vineyard and go to like a city and dump it into a
Well, that's their house.
repository.
It's like the bottom of their house. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
When I was a kid, we had still had this. I still lived like this.
You did? In
Yeah, like
Massachusetts?
my uncle legit owned a Concord grape vineyard, and anytime you went to his house, there'd be some kind of grape product or something, farm
See,
product available.
When I was a kid,
And we would take it back to the city where all the uncles and nieces and nephews live, and we make wine in our basement.
No, I just heard like a TeamSpeak sound. Did anyone else hear that shit? Or am I tripping?
You're going insane.
Like I have not. No, that was a Skype sound. No, that was a Skype sound. Who the fuck has Skype right now?
Negative.
they got on to me.
Do you got Skype?
I have Skype downloaded, yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm a boomer, I know.
That's crazy work. I know.
It's for my Mossad informants. I'm actually part of the FBI.
That explains why you're a virgin.
Yeah.
You know how, like, if you make a hamburger, there's no restaurant in the world that can really come close. Same thing with wine.
Really?
Yeah, homemade wine is an entirely different experience.
I wonder why that is. Damn, Grandma, she's shaking the shit out of that bird.
Is cleaning our barrel with hot water and salt.
Hand-picked perfection, local flavors, and no commercialization process or ingredients.
That actually makes a lot of sense, Dennison.
Damn, in this society, the women actually work as well.
That's why the Italian Social Republic failed.
That's true, dude. That's so true.
The grape will rest in this tank for 3 or 4 days. Then the wine goes directly into the barrel. And the last part goes into the torchio.
All right, there's a conspiracy theory that I have, right? I feel like everybody on the planet speaks English. They just have really retarded accents for the fucking meme. Like, that is an honest to God fucking thing, I believe.
Kind of. Think about where it comes from. Like, English comes from German, and then a whole crap ton is borrowed from French. So if you take Anglo, French, and German, you're pretty much talking about the foundation of all global civilization right there.
The closest language to English is actually Frisian.
Torchio is a press machine.
Yeah, English is taught
Then
in
press
schools.
the
I
last part of
fucking
the
knew it.
grapes to get last few wine. Okay.
Why is it so rusty? This is as bad as fucking Indian street food.
From this faucet
Does the rust make it better?
Then we pick up it from here.
I didn't see any
put it
rust.
into the barrel. We open the sink and put the mask in the small pit. From there, we take the must and we pour it in the barrel when it will finish fermentation and become wine. Here, magic happens.
This makes me want to make wine.
Then we take the peels
Makes
of
me want to drink
grapes
more wine.
and pass
Give
them
money.
in the machine for pressing. In Italiano, it's
Give money for us to start a winery.
So we take
Oh, dude, a
till
winery
the
would go
last
so
drop
hard.
of
All the proceeds goes to funding fascist organizations.
Absolutely,
We
bro.
leave the cap open.
I mean, to be
for
fair,
40
this is an
days,
Italian wine
then
we
we
were
put a
watching.
little
So
amount of
probably
wine
more
to
truth
fill
to
the
that than
barrel
you
till the
know.
top.
Wine
In
is
spring,
the Italian
after 3-4
spirit.
months, we are
No,
ready
because
to
of
taste it.
cost a pound.
My mouth is watering right now.
Mine is
That's-
too. I just
See,
finished my
Bumpkin.
bottle of wine.
See, Bumpkin, we were all wrong about New Frontier. We shouldn't have been trying to be in a political organization. We should have just made fucking wine.
Look at that foam, bro.
But that shit looks good as fuck.
It does. It looks like it might have like a hint of strawberry flavor in it.
Chin chin. Cheers.
Thousands of years they made this
Delicious.
wine.
Yep.
And they
now
all have
it's time
10
to
kids
taste
that are
it.
also going to want to make that wine.
Yep. It's called tradition.
This is real Italian wine. Real Italian taste.
Yeah, Vincenzo actually makes his food too, like close to what I remember my dad doing. That's why I subbed. It's not like Americanized Italian.
Based.
I hate Americanized Italian, dude. I actually can't stand Americanized
You mean
Italian.
Jersey Shore? Is that what you mean?
Oh my god, dude. Like, I know, like, I'm sure Dennison has very genocidal thoughts about Jersey Shore. I'm sure he does.
Yes.
Look, it's a Jersey thing. You wouldn't understand.
Speaks at something in Italian. Just back to them as they say.
Maggiore
Whenever I see anybody from New Jersey on TV, I'm like, oh, this is how black people feel when they see nothing but gangsters on TV. I get it now. I totally fucking get it.
Jersey Shore. It's like the French with the fucking Quebecs, you know what I mean?
Yes. The Cajuns too.
The Cajuns. I think the Cajuns are a little bit better than the Quebecians, though.
The Quebecois are like basically liberal French that actually kind of speak a dialect that's closer, but Cajuns are just like imagine.
That's a Jersey Shore. I mean, when drunk bitches do dumb shit like that, that's kind of how I talk to them too. Like, get the fuck on somewhere.
That gave me anxiety.
Gave you anxiety?
This is why I don't support deportation by race, because those people have to go too.
Where are they gonna go? They're gonna get killed. in
No, I
Italy.
just found something funny. Dwarf boxing.
You already fucking knew that. It's me, Robert Waters. Roger, fucking cry me a river.
Is that an Asian dwarf?
It's me.
I don't think I've ever seen one before.
The original rough and ready dwarf champion. I fucking started this shit, and I don't care about
Look, it's funny because he's drinking a Bud Light.
the hometown. Just makes it even that greater when I knock you out. I'm back, baby.
What's the crowd going crazy for? Oh, they're going nuts for this entire.
That's a walkout, man. That's also a real person.
No, this is Roger's opponent, but the crowd loves this crew. They've been here from multiple rough and
After that argument about dwarfism, I got to like reading about it. These people just have short limbs.
Oh, so Dark Surge is not his name. Robert Waters is either known as Dark Surge or Raging. Raging is what Frank gave.
This is the situation.
We never found out why ZLX is ZLX. Oh yeah. I like this group. They always have. Kill the rope and get him.
Hey there, little fella.
Yeah, I'd love to find
Let me
out.
tell you about the
crowd's
rules.
Going bananas for both fighters here.
Casey Smidge the Doorman O'Connor. This
And
guy
he's
does not look Irish. This guy does not look Irish.
All right, so we got Caleb. He's pulling him over right now.
He looks like Kim Jong-un.
Do we pay these guys under the table?
Have you seen medieval boxing?
Yes.
Imagine dwarves in like
Oh
suits
my
of armor.
God.
Imagine dwarves in suits of armor.
Sponsorship. They play my original music on their station.
Oh, can you just give us a little teaser what it sounds like?
Yeah, could you tell us why you're not wearing a shirt?
No. You know what we want to hear. Our music is all inspired. Oh no, we want to hear the music.
Please take your hand off of me, sir.
I'm a guitar player. I can't. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
That answers that. We knew there was something. Now we go to this fight. They came out swinging. Little peekaboo here from Raging Waters or Dark Waters or Surge. And now they're just wailing in tight. Punches, back of the head, holding the back of the head with Smidge. Dirty Smidge.
Smidge started this the same way he started his last fight in Providence, by just running across the octagon.
Yeah.
The ring.
And Smidge unloading.
It's like little kids
Crowd
fighting.
loves Smidge here, but they also love his opponent. They always have that little
See, the
get
thing
together
is
in the
that if you're a little person, like, you just have to, like, go full into it.
I don't know.
Smidge doesn't get enough credit for having a great head of hair.
What do you mean as he hit the gym? His body looks
Oh,
all
he's
right.
dancing. Oh. But then he gets wailed. He comes in and gets smoked. I don't know. I thought maybe a couple sit-ups. Good right.
They call that low fat.
What do they call it?
Low fat.
Even round, right? Or Smidge?
Probably for Smidge.
Yeah,
One of the red taller.
He's
He's a taller midget.
He just did the spit bucket with no.
His name is Wang Too Low.
Moment with Smidge earlier, and
His name is not Wayne T. Low.
Oh,
I
nice.
was looking for a place to take a shit, so I walked in.
What the fuck are we watching right now?
What? Like, minute shit, and then I came out and they're still sitting there. So it's kind of like, all right, guys.
Yeah, they know what
See you
happened.
later. Yeah.
The decline of a civilization. Oh,
God damn!
Merry Christmas.
We had a little, how would I describe it? They touched her generally.
Talking about cheese.
By Allah, woman, cover yourself.
I mean, I wouldn't mind spreading that on the cracker.
So they were contractually obligated to.
Yeah, it was sexual in nature.
Why are they in the
Oh, whoa.
And Four, who's
Oh, and
now
there's
she's
Tiny Texie.
grinding. So Four is just having the time of her life. Round two.
Oh, way too low. Way too low.
Is that Michael Portnoy? Or David Portnoy? Yeah, it's David Portnoy.
I think so.
He's holding his hands. He's like flailing at him now.
Smidge, as we mentioned, is the second strongest dwarf in the world, the first being Jeremy Smith, our champion.
And I don't know that they're even the same zip code of strength.
Tell you what, Raging Waters just landed a pretty good punch.
Yeah, he's
got his composure.
Is that Berlin playing in the background?
Hands up.
Yeah.
Total defense mode at
That
all
is.
times.
That seems
We
inappropriate.
got some booze coming. Well, they want action. Big, little, man, woman action.
That was a good round for Raging Waters. I don't want to call it 1-1 yet, but it could be on some scorecards.
All right, Large with Coach Paulie.
There we go.
All right, guys. So I'm here with Coach Paulie.
Oh,
He's from Hoboken, New Jersey. He's Italian. Talk some shit, Coach.
I'm gonna knock this guy out in the first fucking round.
Gonna knock this guy out in the first fucking round. What did I miss so far? I had to go get me some water.
They were throwing punches at each other.
Kind of. A lot of flailing. I don't know if I would saw many punches.
Why are they in a normal
arms.
sized ring? I don't know why they hit so hard.
It's like an intermediate between two matches. That's why. But my caffeine has hit, and I believe I'm going to go to bed now.
Are you really fucking? You really are French. You're a sub. You're not human.
What do you mean?
You get Most people get caffeine, and they're like, "I'm gonna stay awake." You get caffeine, like I must slumber.
I have,
Oh, you have
I have had
ADHD.
my caffeine and my nicotine for the morning. I had my morning breakfast. I just didn't have the bread yet, and so I've been awake for more than 24 hours. I'm gonna go to fuck the bed.
Yes,
I'm not really
David
even
Lane.
tired.
The perspective of the viewer that pops in on the stream from time to time. Wine, cheese, wine. Get the fuck out. Wine, Diddy, wine. Look, I don't see anybody donating to the wine goal.
How dare y'all?
Rough and Rowdy's never seen nothing like me. I'm gonna bring real boxing fucking skills in here. And after I'm done with this fucking pussy chump, I want big booty fucking bandit. Don't know how to fucking box, talks a lot of shit. I'm gonna put that motherfucker on ice too. I'll be back in a few months. Let's fucking work, baby.
All right, Big Booty Daddy's on call. It's a little 3-cheater relax afterwards. Good luck, Coach. Back to you guys.
We're having interesting moments. I again hope Luke was
The-
not paying attention because the
Back to the
furry just got
fucking
fucked.
ring.
Is that a midget?
The furry who just got helped out of the ring just got fucked. That happened. And now the furry's asking for
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Them ring girls, they kind of look cute.
something again. I don't know what.
Did you talk to her before?
Who?
The furry?
No.
Me neither. I'm not good at small talk.
Set it up.
Oh.
Round 3, aggressive, in control. Totally illegal as he holds the back of the head.
Is that shit? Is that hurt? Am I getting hit for real?
Yeah.
They're both small people, so I'd imagine so, right?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I would guess no.
It's like you would think that it wouldn't hurt because of their size, because of the way that they look like they're hitting each other, but those boxing gloves actually have some weight behind them, and because they're dwarves,
But the bodies don't.
the only thing
There's no leverage, and they weigh a third of a human being.
well, to each other they probably hurt, but
It'd
to
be like
a
if
normal
a cat
person,
hit you really hard but didn't have any claws. That's what I imagine it as.
you know, they have some strength behind them.
See, like Mike Tyson, right? He weighs what, 250 pounds? When he's a heavyweight, what did he weigh?
I'm gonna say like 260.
Right, and then
That's heavyweight.
yeah, and then his is like punching power behind all of that weight. Those two
Almost
things
fucking insane.
combined, yeah.
But it's like you also
This
have to go
guy's
for
the
like,
opposite.
the body mass between each other. They probably rough each other up, but if you put a midget against a full-grown person, it would be different.
Well, midgets have regular heads and regular
Yeah.
torsos.
Imagine being the guy who gets beat up by a midget.
Wouldn't be me. I seen midget wrestling live one day at a bar. They just had this big ass fucking like go arena in the middle of the fucking bar. We had Little Kane,
Little Kane.
and they were called the Dwarfinators. And it was like the gimmick was like they're all like miniature versions of like WWE wrestlers.
That is fucking wild. That is one of the statements of all time.
It's there was one that was basically little Brock Lesnar. And you know how Brock Lesnar is called the White Gorilla? This guy was called the White Dwarf.
Appreciate it, David. You can hop up on panel and play Minecraft if you want. In fact, we're about to end this one, and in like an hour, we're gonna go live with the news show.
Which
if
will also
y'all
be
want to
open
come
panel.
back for the news show.
Which will also be open panel, which I'm sure we're going to get to a ton of news if it's open panel.
Oh no, we tend to do pretty good on the news shows. This is just a me. This is me getting that fucking adrenaline spike because some retard went retarded and I couldn't go back to sleep.
You know what's pissing me off right now? Very autistic piss off moment. So, right, I'm trying to trace male side back as far as possible, right? And I have the precipice of the person that came to America in like 1738 or whatever the fuck it was, right? But that dude literally fucked so many like just random women that like trying to trace anything from him is impossible. That's what's pissing me off right now.
I was lucky, and my father's side has a book that like traces our lineage all the way back to like we were a fucking tribe in Bavaria. But
I
it's
DM'd it to you, Dennison, by the way.
but it's when you're just going off of pure like ancestral ties off of like websites, you get to a point where like you really can't trace back like accurate anymore, because back then there was one guy who fucked like 1 trillion women.
What's happening?
Y'all got ancestral whoredom in your fucking
He was
bloodline?
most definitely getting illegally assaulted. Yep.
I respect it from Smidge. I'm a Smidge fan.
Yeah, and he's telling everybody, he's grabbing the back of my head. He's dead ass right. He's grabbing the back of his head and punching.
You signed up for Rough and Rowdy though. This ain't the BBC.
Yeah, it doesn't say gentle and rowdy. It says rough.
Good fact.
I don't know that it would have changed anything in this fight if he wasn't doing it. It's all Smith. And there it is again. He's tried. There it is again. Back to the head. It's an effective move. I will say, you always find the Rough and Rowdy fighters, the veterans, very tight knit. They all root for each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The family.
Last 10. They're urging on Smidge to come in and finish the deal.
And he might have just done it there.
Yeah, it's definitely his round.
Yeah, I think that goes to Smidge. And
Look how fucking built these midgets are, bro. Yeah, these
Well,
like
when
the
you're like-
heavyweight of midgets.
That's the thing, when you're like incredibly shorter, you can just like breathe the air inside a gym and you just get buff as shit. It's really not hard.
his corner thinks so as well.
Great moment for the hometown crowd.
Good for him. That was a good fight.
All right, so we have Coach Paulie Serra up next. He's the one who just guaranteed victory versus Jake 99.
I mean, yes and no. It really depends on their structure in
He's a
general.
male stripper.
Only works weekends, though. Only works
Only
weekends.
weekends, Steve.
Only on the
Only
weekends.
weekends.
Where's he work?
I think it's.
What was going through?
He's so happy. Look at him. He still can't vote because he's a midget. That's funny.
O'Connor. He has the last name of O'Connor. That don't look like no Irishman.
His dad probably is.
The leprechaun.
Short.
Do the Irish have this terrible, like, name me a gene pool the Irish haven't infested?
Name me a problem that the Irish don't have. Because it just seems like every like family that says that they're Irish just has like an incredibly destructive genetic mutation of some kind. That is like some fucking family generational disease that everyone has.
No, but I mean, seriously though, bro, I can't name like the majority of like a good majority of Australia is Irish and they don't have any problems. I think that's an American thing, man. To be honest with you, I think it's because of the shit that we eat. To be honest with you.
To be fair, my mother's side of the family is technically not Irish. They're English nobility that conquered into Ireland. So, you know,
To be fair, yeah.
they probably fucked each other, but
This bitch.
women.
What? This bitch what?
So y'all know I go by Breast Milk Bandit on the Discord, right? So everybody I talk to on YouTube, I talk to I tell them my fucking username, right? And this brat, this absolute brat of a fucking woman, and I'm mad because I can't brat break over the internet. It's fucking impossible. This bitch is gonna be like, I told her, I said, this is ortho, by the way. She goes, I figured I can hear your mic from here. And I'm like, bitch, I don't even have a loud mic.
Stop the cap.
I'm gonna go be a Frenchman and go to sleep after drinking 3 cups of coffee now. So good night.
I hate you, Bumpkin.
Sleep tight. Don't worry, we'll defend your borders for you.
Yeah, well, yeah, the real Europeans will defend your borders for you. Don't worry. The hot mic is a part of the aesthetic. That's true. That is true.
Y'all bitches know y'all love it. All right, y'all like. I don't know. I have a pretty loyal audience. People keep telling me to keep making stuff, and I am trying to refine it. Like I'm listening to Dennison when he says like balance people and don't have these certain people around because they do take away from the show. I just try so hard to let everybody have their fucking say so.
Yeah, you can also have to get it out of your system, and to have like a a homie sesh. You could do one show a week where it's just no holds barred, unless it's TOS.
Yeah, that actually would go well.
And then people just know, don't come here if you're looking for like a existential conversation.
Based. I just got that. I'm adding it to the thing. Dennison, you get some booty. You want you some booty? Here you go. I gotta make y'all some more booty clips. Me and Bumpkin, in this hour intermission we're gonna take, we need to make some clips because I already got
I need it.
the new stuff. What's up?
I need
man?
a clip on me on the top of a mountain in my shipping container home, sipping coffee with my copy of Industrial Society behind me.
That is indubitably based, sir. All right, here is your booty. We'll be making some more clips for y'all.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle.
I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk, so I can't see. Hold on.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. And make me wanna dribble dribble. Riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact, no slack. But luckily the things go back. I got a knack to relax my mind. Sipping some red wine.
I sit bruised from chalices, holding my palaces. Gripping so cramped, you sucking supper from paralysis. Rhymes. I ride them in the car.
I don't know
Blonde on
why.
the right. She likes red wine.
I don't know why that blonde. I don't know why all those women, even the black chick, are just. I just really like that video. I don't know why.
It's pretty good. Pretty good production quality. You got considerable amount of cottage cheese, which is good for your heart. It's got a lot of protein in it. It's a good dessert, or like a little bit of something extra in the morning for breakfast. When you need something salty.
Salty. Now the wine and Gouda breakfast I had earlier today. That's kind of
incorporate fruit, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
crazy.
Did you see my post that I made real quick? I'll bust it out real quick because I saw this like $11 big ass fruit bowl at my local grocery store, and let me just show it real quick. I'll show the post so people don't have to go and see it. We stopped by the spam aisle.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get a can because me and the homie had some. We made some spam when we got back to his house. And then we grabbed the Arbor Mist that what we were drinking today. That's what I was drinking. I just polished it off. That bottle looks big, but there is not a lot of wine in there. It was 4 glasses of wine.
2 glasses if you got a big enough glass.
Fair. And I had that smoked Gouda.
I do like the smoked Gouda.
That it was delicious and creamy.
If you can get some from the Netherlands, it's even better.
Well, this is the salad bowl that I saw, and this salad bowl, like for $11, people are like, that sounds expensive. This was a big ass fucking fruit salad bowl. It had fucking blackberries in it, pineapple, strawberry, the red grapes, the black grapes, and the Concord grapes. Oh, and it had cantaloupe and honeydew melon, which was fucking sex. And then I got this Casanalo Edam cheese. I don't know how that's gonna taste, but I wanted to taste it because it looked fancy.
Fancy.
That is what the moolah that y'all sent me today went, and I'm gonna get some more of that Arbor Mist wine today. So
Today.
but I think me and Bumpkin need to go and put together the new show and put together some clips real quick.
So I think you need to put together some clips, bro.
My balls, suck my balls. Anyway, I think Bumpkin and I need to go put some stuff together for the show, for the morning show, and then he has to be able to go to sleep around 10 or 11 today. I thought you worked tonight. That's why
I work tonight,
pushing
but I
for
work
stream.
at 8, so I have to show up to work at around 4. So honestly, and I get off at like 1. So honestly, I'm probably not even gonna sleep, to be honest with you, because I fucked up my sleep schedule tonight. So I'll be good. I'll be golden.
All right, that is fair. We're gonna have a short intermission, but I don't know how to do that, and then switch the stream. So we're gonna end it for now. We'll be back in about an hour and a half. I will post the link in all the Discords. Dennison, you gonna be here?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, bet that'll be awesome because I do want to get your take on the Iran and Israel stuff. All right, love you all. Thank you all for coming. This is just a short intermission, so me and Bumpkin can get some stuff together for the stream. I'm making some tea, and we're gonna make a few more clips and pull up all of our information. So goodbye in the short term. We will see you guys in an hour or two.
And Tropicana gets its roof torn off, Tropicana Stadium that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. And if you look into it, Tropicana orange juice was created in 1947 at the same time the U.S. military did their first ever experiment on a hurricane. You guys can look it up, 1947, first experiment on a hurricane. Bradenton, Florida is where Tropicana orange juice was created, in Bradenton. So you just happen to have Anderson.
I can have non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible. Fuck yeah.
There's another short hat.
You deserve that, wrestler.
It's true. You do this true.
It's damn near like a rite of passage in this. Oh my god, it's working.
Mandy says that Dolly grips harder than me. This is fucking unacceptable.
Get cold out, bitch. You don't grip enough.
I really haven't been grifting hard enough. You guys, I just found out I have cancer.
Bank account cancer?
Start transferring your PP.
You have cancer.
All right, but seriously, donate some fucking money. It's just because I might have cancer and just not know about it.
And to be fair, that is untreated, unknown cancer is the worst type of cancer because it's untreated.
Right,
so I think
and
that,
unknown.
For untreated cancer people, get out your wallets, open your wallets, open your heart.
I can't believe I have the worst type of cancer there is. This is tragic. I just need some money.
God is so good. The stillness is so gentle. The silence is powerful. See, because it's through the silence of our listening and our seeking that God reveals the wisdom. The wisdom is realized in the silence from within you. The silence within you is beyond the mind chatter. behind those gossiping and controlling voices that are always around, whether it's in your ears or around.